One of the biggest questions that we get at AnalyticsAriel is how do we acquire reliable and steady MLS data that's coming from Zillow? There's many reasons why you may want this data. You could be an investor, an agent, or even a student looking to do some research and provide analytics to clients. I'm going to show you a new way of how to actually acquire Zillow data. My name is Ariel Herrera with the AnalyticsAriel channel, where we bridge the gap between real estate and technology. I love understanding new data sources and market trends, and if you do too, then please subscribe so you always have the latest content. As well, like this video so I know it's something that you want to see in the future. All right, let's get started. Right now, I'm on Zillow's page for their new API called Bridge API. For those of you that are unaware, Zillow used to have a really easy and free API where you could get information on Zestimates, which they use to estimate what a home's value is. They had other information as well, like getting comparables. And recently, they've closed their API and they've made it a paid for service on Bridge API. Now, it's one way to take this approach of still acquiring data, but as you know, I love finding alternative data sources that could also be a little bit faster and cheaper. So I recently found this source on Apify. Apify is a company that specializes in having different types of web scrapers that can be put out there by developers that help you acquire data that's on websites. So for example, this one that I'm looking at has been created by someone called Peter Cermak, and it's had about 700 users that have tried it. This person has created a scraper in order to actually go into Zillow based off of a city and extract data. This is really critical because it can be difficult to extract data from websites, since ultimately companies want to make sure that they're not getting bogged down by bots going in and out of their websites because it was slowed down with all the traffic. They put a lot of barriers in order to not allow you to web scrape, but there are professionals that have these already built scrapers and you should try to utilize them. So for this one in particular, if we look at input, what they ask for you to send is a query. So whatever you would send to Zillow. In my case, if I'm looking at the Tampa area, I would send in Tampa, or I believe you could also put in a zip code. Next is the type of data you can get back is either what's for sale by owner, what's available for rent, and also what has sold. Or you can ask for all of it to come back. After a little bit of going back and forth with the team from Apify, I was actually able to get this running. If you were to create an account in your dashboard under tasks, you can set up an input, which for me is Tampa, and you could select the type of data you're trying to get, which is for sale by owner. What I've been able to do after setting this up is to create a pipeline, which I've developed in Zapier, where every day I'm able to set this task to go off. It runs trying to extract for sale by owner for Tampa in Zillow, and that takes about 5 minutes. Once that's done, I do delay it for 15 minutes, and then I go and grab that last run from Apify, modify it a little bit, and then ultimately put it in a Google spreadsheet so that I can analyze it. And if we look at the Google spreadsheet, we get a lot of great data. So we have information like date, street, zip code, price, bathrooms, bedrooms, square feet, description, latitude, longitude, and even the URL from Zillow. You're probably thinking, wow, this is really great data. You went by it so fast. Where is the step-by-step? I'm thinking about creating a course on how to actually utilize this data and the step-by-step of how I got there. So if that's something that you want to see, please leave that in the comments so I can prioritize that to put it first. As well, if you're looking to already try to acquire Zillow data that's for sale in your market, please look at my new course, Real Estate List Building Automation. We do so much more where we're actually getting rent estimates, property estimates, and we ultimately create a dashboard that allows us to quickly make changes based on our down payment percentage, based on vacancy, and we could quickly see what our cash flow would look like for these properties. If utilizing alternative data sources and building systems and workflows in order to interpret them at the end of analytics is something that you're into, then please subscribe to this channel, like this content, and check out my course. Thanks.